Yeah, we're live. I'll put my audio in once we get going. Alright, Sheldon, we're ready up, right?
Yep, I think they got it. Oh no, they haven't. 8. Nearly. There we go. Yep, we're live. Tier 3. Round 4. China. Wait, how many we got? 20. I'm going to limit it to 20. There we go. Let's go. The signal bars are a bit scary, but we've not had any trouble this weekend so far. I've got a few reds, but 2 of those are Europe, so I had a shocker myself in the OTL. Alright, here we go. Tier 3. The biggest grid they've had so far, I think. 2 drivers missing. Seen rain in the first 2 races. Anyone watching the stream, please let us know the weather because we have no idea. I say we, me and King Chalupa, who's going to join me imminently. It's dry. Dry to start. 18 on the grid. What are we missing? We're missing an Alpha Tauri and I think a Haas? No. Mercedes. What's the weather like, people?
That's enough. I have my mic muted.
Here he is.
Welcome everybody to today's race, Tier 3 around China. Tier 1 and 2 we've had rain. Hopefully for the drivers today it will be a dry race. Tier 3, or Tier 2 specifically, it was a freaking monsoon out there.
Safety car came out
because of rain.
Because of the weather. Yeah. Crazy.
Short qualifying on hand for Tier 3. I assume everybody will set a lap on the softs. Or set their best lap on the softs. They are taking their time.
Almost a minute and a half in and no one's budged yet. It's not a glitch, is it?
Nope, it isn't. Someone's firing up.
Still not got that yet.
I heard someone fire up. Oh, there we go.
Oh yep. Yeah, here we go. People are running now. Here we go.
Boys are waiting today.
So we've got 100% record of all of the lobbies working so far this weekend. So Ilek Panda's going to set the pace. Just stay on board with Pandas.
Of course, for today's race, there's going to be no formation lap. We're just hoping that the race will just be clean without the formation lap. We've seen quite a few people lag out. And then once they get back in during the formation lap, the lobby goes very bad. So far, it's worked.
Kind of annoying, but the amount of people that get stupid penalties under the formation lap as well. Until the game's fixed, it's just not worth it.
How hard is it to stay away from people on the formation lap, right?
Very hard. Very, very, very hard. Come back to Pandas, just gonna have a look around. Who else we got? Pickles going out, Flanders is out, Whiffy's going out. Whiffy's going out on the mediums straight away. The only one. Oh no,
Larry also did.
Going mediums.
Both Ferraris.
Ferrari boys. Gobbling up. Right, we'll go on board with Pandas. See where we're at. Be the low 30s. What we're expecting. Maybe someone, a few in the 29s.
It's a bad run through turn 1. And 2, taking it
Bumpy.
very cautious. Up into 8th gear here. Interesting.
I'm burnout 7th there for me.
He goes
a bit
wide
wide.
here on this left-hander. Looks like this lap is over in terms of competitiveness.
Larry B's retired.
Oh boy.
Where is he? Can't see him. He's come off.
He spun
Come
on
off on the
the
back straight.
long straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back
Warming
and
up
pull
the
the Pandas,
tires.
you might be able to see him. Pandas comes. Yeah, he's on the left hand side.
Oh, that's interesting that far
dear.
out.
Hold mediums. What we got in the chat? Scrappy, let's see the race. What we got? 13 minutes left and then we'll be racing.
Spanda goes wide in the hairpin there. It's coming through the final corner. Let's see the first lap set of the day. DRS Open across the line for a 133.8. Tell you right now that won't be a top lap.
That's not going to cut it.
Oh,
Who's next? Bradley 34.6.
there we go,
Bud
bud.
31 dead.
131.
Yeah.
Oh, Panda's gone on the gravel here trying to get out the way.
McLaren coming across the line. No, there isn't. We're going on laps. Who we got
Not a
next?
traffic
Pickle. No.
radar. Goes across the line, P2 with the 131.7. Dang, 7 tenths different between 1 and 2.
I'm looking in the wrong section of the track for who's crossing the line. That's why we've missed everyone, so that's my bad.
Whitfield 135 on the mediums.
I'm gonna see Pickle come across the line now. There we go, P3. Followed by Red
Whitfield's
Bull.
going for a second lap. Tire wear around this track is very aggressive. Go off on the softs, you're going to have to do a 2-stop. On the mediums, you can do a 1-stop pretty easily, but pace difference over 1 lap is over a second.
On board with Sandwiches. Here's the next one across the line.
A good run through the hairpin into the final corner now. Taking it pretty cautiously. DRS Open across the line. Let's see what he can do. P5,
Ooh.
good job. 132.
Yeah.
2.
Right up.
There's time in that. Job Sandwiches.
The next one across the line on the lap is...
Red Bull.
Right,
Oh, never mind.
no, it's just started. We've got a red car flying along. Whiffy on his second lap.
Amajo goes P2. 131.5.
Ooh.
Budweiser's
Whiffy comes across the line. We move up. Yep.
second lap
P7.
on the mediums there, 132. I don't think Whiffy's going to be happy with
the
that.
line. Carl's just going onto his lap. Damage is going into the pits, I think. Missing people. What are we missing? Bradley on another lap, maybe? There's the next one across the line. Maybe going to be... Oh, pipe's invalidated. Switch to pipe. It's invalidated. Bradley deep at the hairpin. Ooh, almost
Oh,
loses
Bradley.
control.
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't-
Going to
Yeah,
first gear
oh,
there,
is
that's
that a
not
glitch
good.
or
Yeah, he's jumping around
he's all
everywhere
over the
as he
place.
goes into the pits.
Yeah. Pipe in the
I think
pits.
Hammer Joe's on a lap here. Either that or he was just going really fast there. Oh, he was on a hot lap.
Yeah, he was.
2 laps on those
On board
softs.
with him.
Interesting. As he goes
Improves.
3/10 quicker there. But 2 laps on those softs, 9 minutes left in the session. Let's hope that he can improve or else those tires are going to be dead to start the race.
Flip's coming up. Not sure if he's going in the pit or if he's putting a lap in. A lap. Where's he going to put in? Improves. He's
Goes
got one place.
7/10 quicker.
Followed by, yeah, I missed it, but he moved up to P9, Town Chow. It's all pretty quiet at the moment.
Shout out to AJ. He's watching the stream with his lady friend. Wish she could have been there for the T2 race. That would have been very interesting for him. Of course, all the rain and all that. Catch the T2 and the T1 streams on the Safe Space Twitch. Both very good races.
Torrential downpours in T2. Never seen anything like it. Oh! Curtin was on a lap. Has just gone off the track. Just gone right off. That lap's dead.
He's still digging.
Starting out laps.
Just under 8
Radars
minutes to
about
go
start
here.
on that.
Budweiser going for a second run. Radar's coming up on traffic here. The Red Bull, give me my pipe. Hopefully he can get out the way.
Oh, he's lost it a bit there.
He's not getting out of the way. Is he on an out lap? Or a flying lap, my bad? Pipe's on an out lap here. He's just holding him up.
Oh,
And finally he
just
gets out
realised.
the way. That's not good.
Just clocked that a little bit too late. Yeah, that's
Dirty air
right.
on this game, very predominant. It's definitely affected Radar through the turns 1 and 2.
Curtin actually gets P8 with that lap despite going way off. Isn't too bad, he's going to have to go again. Looks like Bud coming down the back straight, setting a time.
He backs out of it. See Radar come up to the hairpin. See if mind games are gonna be played up here. Oh, nothing. But goes into the
Bud in
pits.
the pits?
Yep,
Yeah.
gave up on the lap. Radar misses the apex a little bit. See what he can do coming across the line. P1! Provisional pole position.
Wow.
A 130.9. Very good lap. Holy moly. It's
Yeah, there you go.
second quicker than P2.
I thought that was compromised as well.
A little bit, yeah. Well, he is a quick driver, looking to get a little bit of redemption from last week in Vietnam, where he qualified poorly and then had a grid penalty slapped onto it.
On board with Whiffy. Come out on
Come
the
out
softs.
on the softs.
Just- Good exit. Use Glenslid. Oh, he's invalidated. Cut way over that corner. Never getting away with that.
Hello, hello to our 20 viewers.
20. Gangster. Fastest is a 31.6. It'll put you pretty high up, but it'll put you P4.
5 minutes to go in the mission. These guys should be getting ready for their final runs here. There's quite a few drivers here out on outlaps.
Pipe setting a time. Where's he going to come?
So
P5.
we have 2 drivers that haven't set the time.
We do. And we've also got Flanders, who's retired. He's happy with his lap. He's on the back straight. Who we got? No one on the lap at the moment.
Amajo is coming up on traffic here. Budweiser.
Bud on an out lap. Should get out of the way.
Giving him a good show here. And ooh, that's very close there. Bud not paying attention.
What's going on here?
What's going on with these guys, man? It's Tier 3 forgetting the rules. Jesus.
Tier 3 have been leading the way so far this season. I don't know what's going on this race. Do we know if it's a dry race or a wet race? Has anyone told us?
Have we said anything? We'll have to find out. How much you go, Joe going to the hairpin? To the hairpin. Short shifting. A lot of short shifting here. To the final corner. Good run through. DRS open. Let's see what he can do. And he...
No. It's worse.
He doesn't improve.
Not
Virtually the same lap. I mean, Bud getting in the way wasn't too bad. There's straight line, but still.
We're on board with Town. Coming down the back street.
Pickle ran out of... Oh, never mind. It's on the escape road.
A little bit hesitant over that corner. Gonna move up. Yeah, moves up to P10, not bad. Who we got next? The car's coming across. Got Carl.
See what he can go or do. Final corner. Oh, it's a line. Virtually the same lap. Improving his position. We got McLaren coming across.
Back on board with Hammer Joe.
And 'See sandwiches on a lap here. Flying. Oh, no, he's not. My bad, just warming up his tires. What is on a lap? Chow is, Carl is. Odd. Bunch of guys down here. Chow gets a good run through the apron, or not the apron, the hairpin, and he goes into the pits. That's qualifying done for him. Trusted in P2 right now. Missed that, but he got a 131 lap. Very good lap from him, especially for a person that just got into the game. "35 seconds to go in this qualifying here. Sandwich is on his final run here. Looking like a pretty tidy lap. Coming to the hairpin for the final time in qualifying. See what Sam can do. Very clean run. To the final corner. DRS and hot lap engaged. Let's see what he can do. Goes just a little bit quicker, but doesn't improve his position.
Hello. I'm here.
Got clips on a lap here. Were you gone?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Clips
and COD.
I'm not sure.
Yep, clips. Oh, he runs wide. That's going to be an invalidation. No.
The clip.
You went 7/10 slower anyways.
Red lines.
I don't think anybody on a lap right now will be able to beat out Radar.
Missed Entrusted's lap. Someone waited all of quali and then snuck in a P2 lap.
Very close to Radar here. Trusted. Good lap, good lap.
I think Whiffy the next one across the line on a lap. Jack Carl not setting a lap. Not sure what's gone on there. $25 viewers. Shout out to the viewers.
Got Pickle coming into
Back
the
in
last
here,
corner
man.
here. Let's see what he can do. Hits the apex pretty good. DRS open. Across the line for 2/10 quicker, but still P5 with the 131.5. Give me my pipe across the line. 2/10 quicker, 131.6. P6. Now we have Sandwich just coming
Whiffy,
across the line
P1.
here.
Smashed
Whiffy
it.
P1. Sandwich just
Yeah,
goes into the
was on
pits.
board
Wow.
with Whiffy.
Dang! 3/10 quicker. Holy moly. We got Radar though. Let's see what he can do here on this final run. Will he get it?
Radar.
He did! 134! He beat Whippy! Oh, the pace from these guys is crazy. Oh my goodness. We got Hammer Joe into the final corner. He hits the apex good. Let's see if he can beat Entrusted, and he does! Oh, 2/10 faster, a 138. These top three are going crazy right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
How about that qualifying?
Chalupa's just had a hernia.
Alright, gotta keep the energy up. Gotta keep the energy
I
up.
mean, Steel Curtain's a quick driver. He's coming around the last couple of corners now. This could be an upset as well.
2 seconds quicker though? I don't think so. I think Radar's done it. Coming across the line, let's see what he can do here. And
Ooh,
he
no,
goes
it doesn't
5/10 quicker,
improve.
but he's still in P10.
Who's next? Is that it? We're done. We're done? We're done?
Yeah?
We are done.
Yep, we're done. That's qualifying. Holy moly, Radar. Quick lap.
Ooh. Radar and Quad having a bit of afters on the straight, but I think it's AI. Bradley Johnson
Bradley Johnson got
disqualified. I don't
DQ'd.
know. Yeah, thought he put in a lap. No, I missed that.
Wait a minute. Entrusted just said in the Twitch chat that there's going to be a wet race. Or he said, quote
What?
from Entrusted, wet race is a ball ache. Take that as you will, ladies and gentlemen. If there's rain
Traps.
in this race,
Yeah. Every single minute. This weekend. J Traps, thanks for the follow.
oh, that was a
Bradley
fun
Johnson was
qualifying.
disqualified for speeding in the pit lane. Allegedly, which
Alright, Radar P1 with the 134, 2/10 back, Whiffy with the 136, Hamajel P3, Entrusted P4, and Budweiser P5. See the entire field here on softs, but I assume from 11th on back they'll go on to the mediums here to try to do the one stop in the race.
some odd results there in that qualifying. Larry B crashed out early on. He's usually good for a quick time.
No formation lap here.
Not this
Let's see
weekend.
what the start's. Let's see what the start's gonna look like.
We're up to 31 viewers. Shout out to all the viewers.
So Zampa, you and myself had our race yesterday.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's wet. Oh, Jesus. Well, forget about the strategy. Put on your rain boots. It's time for the
Oh,
Chinese
no.
Grand Prix. Was that intermediate or wet?
That looks wet to me, no?
Monsoon.
Oh dear.
China. So, there you go. All 3 tiers. Wet race. Gotta wonder who has the most downforce here, who has the wet setup on. Setting a 134 in qualifying, I mean, I know Radar's quick, but I don't think he has a wet setup on, or at least a complete wet setup on.
Another rainy race. Another rainy race.
What's the over-under on the safety cars here? I trust these guys. I don't think we're going to have any issues.
No, I think they'll be good. They're usually pretty good. I just can't believe it's another rainy race.
Alright, everyone's
And we're
loaded
getting
in. We got
going straight
1,
away, yeah?
2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go! Go, go, go! The McLaren of Radar gets a decent jump, but Whiffy's able to pull even, and Whiffy, he's going to get a run on him going into turn 1, but he breaks a little bit early there, but let's see what he can do here. Radar goes wide, Whiffy also goes wide, elbows out here, side by side into turn 2, around the outside, can Whiffy hold it?
If he's lost a bit
No,
of
he
time
can't.
there, going wide.
Alright, Radar keeps his spot. Start looks pretty clean, no one spun.
And we've got someone wide at the back there. Who's that?
Oh, I was capping.
Carl
Is
goes
it
a
Bradley?
little bit
Is it
wide.
Bradley again?
Oh,
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 Bradley
oh.
and FaZe.
FaZe and Bradley spinning out there.
30-second penalty for
Carl.
Carl. Corner cutting. There's a lot of spinners here right now. See the predicted strategy coming up there. A 2-stop. Or not a 2-stop, my bad. A 1 or a 2-stop.
FaZe clips and Bradley right down the back now. Rest of the pack pretty close together. No drama. Oh, as we see a little coming together there with Red Bulls. Predicted. It's wet the whole race. Wow. Wow.
First time onto this long back straight here. Whiffy right on the back of Radar. Is he going to send it into the hairpin? Radar going extremely defensive here. Side by side into the hairpin. Can they keep it clean? Who's going to break the latest? And it's going to be Radar. Whiffy trying to get the cutback here. Very nice. I think Radar's going to get on traction. He is. Into the final corner. Clean for these guys up at the front here. The Radar leading lap 1 from Whiffy. Hammer Joe second behind. Swifty Pickle, my bad. 2 Red Bulls that give me my pipe and Stupid Flanders. 5 and 6. Budweiser P7. Chow in P8. Trusted falling way down to P9. Looking down the inside of Chow.
Yeah, on board with
And,
Trusted
they're
making a
gonna
move
make
down the
contact.
inside of Chow.
Nothing bad.
He leaves enough
Space
room.
can be left.
Oh, it's a good move.
Good
Nice move.
move. Panda rounding out the top 10. Gets a little bit taily there. All for good measure.
Jump back to Whiffy, chasing Radar, 3 temps off, 5 temps off, 4 temps off, 4 temps off. Still the closest gap at the moment.
Most of our field off the line is advanced up, but our big loser here, Trusted, 4 places down. I actually sandwiches. Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like Sandwiches has lost a few places there as well.
Down 7
But
places.
not
He had
picked up
such a
any
good
damage.
qualifying. His wing looks
Not got any
clean though.
damage.
Nah, his wing looks good.
Keep at it. We'll get there. The rain is really coming down.
It is.
Gonna
Wonder
see
if there's gonna be a safety
because
car.
of the rain. Yeah. How rainy is it in Holland?
Oh, look at the Red Bulls.
Ooh.
Oh, pipe gets loose.
Get my pipe.
Hopefully they.
Yeah.
Oh, there. That's good. They don't come together there. Pipe was right on the back of Pickle.
Wiggly.
Budweiser goes wide a little bit. Bradley's left the session. Oh, I'll send him in. But
Had a disaster to the start of the race. He's 40 seconds back already.
Had a bad race in Vietnam too.
He'll
Bad
get
streak
there.
continues.
He'll get there. Maybe Whiffy's slightly losing out a bit on radar now. He keeps closing the gap up, but not close enough to do any damage. I'm going to switch to Entrusted, looking down the inside of Bud. Not going to get it done. Yeah, this rain is exactly what it was like when the safety car came out. Yeah.
Man, this thing is pouring down. He cuts the corner and gets a penalty.
To be
Fortunate.
fair to him, he can barely see the corner. All you
Backs.
can see now is silhouettes and lines. There's no definition to anything.
Field's getting spread out here. Aside from 1 and 2, no Satel right now.
We'll have a look at the position changes and have a little run down. So we've got Radar, Whiffy and Hammer Joe sticking it from the start. Swifty up 2, Flanders up 3, Pipes lost out 1. Trusted and Bud both down a few places. Pair of Hasses up 2 and 3. They've had a decent start. Down 1 for Steel Curtain. Carl and Cod doing okay. Carl's not lost any positions. Cod being chased by Larry right now. Oh, as he just loses the back end. That's the commentator. Loses out now to Larry. Now being hunted by Jack Carl. Savage is down 7 places. He's going to be gutted. No damage though.
He's on the back of Pickle.
Oh,
Ooh.
Savage is...
Right up
Savage
his
gets a
gearbox.
bit
Now
loose.
he's gonna overtake. A little bit of a squeeze here. Oh, he's barely leaving room for him. All fair though. Pickle goes deep in the corner. Flanders left the space though, respect, but woo!
Missed all of that he's shouting about as we saw Savage take a little tumble.
And I wish you got that. That was amazing.
Yeah, Swifty Pickle 4 temps off. We'll have to keep an eye on the gaps because it looks like people are starting to find their feet in the rain now. Some stuff's starting to
Trusted on the
happen.
back of Bud as he cuts the corner again.
Same one, yeah.
Train that's being created
Radar
here is
pulling
being created.
Little gap being pulled away by Radar now. Almost a second. Swifty Pickle hungry now on the back of Flanders. Flanders up 4 places. Eilert Pandas and Steel Curtain swap positions. Missed the overtake, but did happen. Go back on board with Pipe.
He runs wide. Or no, that was Budweiser, my bad.
Good little bunch here. Not going to be any DRS.
There's a train being created.
Right
Pipe
in the
around
gearbox.
the
of
Pickle.
Yeah.
See if the second Red Bull can get go here. Overtake is engaged. Up down. Pickle just nudging him to the inside of the track here. Hopefully no corners. Who's going to go deep in is Pickle. Woo! Almost got the Red Bull in front there. Twice now he's going deep into that hairpin.
Pushed out a
That's
little bit
interesting.
wide.
Budweiser switch.
Yeah. Bud runs a little bit wide.
Trusted gets the job
most of
done.
it.
Trusted making his charge through
Back
the
on
field.
impact. Whiffy's made up 3 temps on Radar in that lap. Still just following Bud and Trusted and Pipe. That's what's really going on here. Larry making 5 places up. Pipe gonna look to send it down the inside here. Nope. Trusted's gonna be hungry as well, he's down 3. A good result in his own race earlier. Another win for Radar, you think? What do you reckon? checking in on the chat. 10. No one's on in as 10. Everyone's on the wet tyre at the moment. Oh, there's a big crash! There's a big crash! Bud comes
It's not a crash,
flying
somebody
into the
spun,
back
but
of
some
Entrusted.
contact. It's two behind them or side by side. Oh, someone's lost end plate.
Yeah, Bud's lost an end plate.
That was Budweiser?
Went
Oh, that's a
flying into
shame.
the back of Entrusted. We're just getting a bit too close there. Gangster, yes, Monsoon.
Show's going by Budweiser. Overtake into the hairpin.
Bradley gets.
Oh, that's tight on space. Front tire's locking up on Chow, and they're making contact, and he's not leaving space for Bud. Whiffy sets the fastest lap. Chow gets the job done.
Budweiser's going to carry on without an end plate. We've got messages from Bradley. Real bad connection issues. He had a bit of a spin, so he's out, unfortunately. Not having the best of luck at the start of the season.
And Pickle's really holding back. Pipe isn't trusted here. I mean, fair play to him, but train that's been created. Trusted closes right up to the Red Bull driver.
These three just sticking it out.
Carl,
Very
3
close
second
there.
time.
Still Curtin's starting to catch up as well.
God's coming to the pits there. He's going on inters. Ooh. The rain has gotten lighter, but I don't know if it's light enough for inters.
Yeah.
He's
does
sliding
look a bit
around.
lighter.
I think it's too wet.
Looks like Entrusted just got in front of Pickle there. Or they were...
Pipe.
Pipe, my bad. So many... Pipe struggling for traction. You can see some more people pit for inters. Maybe that's Jeff telling COD to do that. I'm going to see some more people dive in. Doesn't look as bad as it was. It's still wet though.
Still Curtin now joining this train, closing up to Budweiser.
Anyone else pitting? No one else.
Jack
pitting?
Carl and
Hammer
FaZe,
goes, so it's
not
the
FaZe,
fastest
Jack
lap.
Carl and Carl into the hairpin here. Jack got the job done. Trusted right on the back of Pickle here. Pickle goes a little bit wide, taking a wider arc. Flat North
Thought about
says
sending
some
it.
hella good in the conditions. I agree.
Yeah, we've not lost anyone. We haven't had a safety car. Well, we lost.
Whiffy staying
Bradley.
right behind
Connection
Radar here
issues.
in the wet. Last week in Vietnam, he went for the... Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. It's all
Oh,
fizzled
okay.
out.
Alright, well, last week in Vietnam, he went for the overcut on pit stops. I wonder if he's going to do the same today. See, he has the pace to stay with Radar, and of course the dirty air. Speaking of pace, Whiffy overtaking Gage, just following Radar down the straightaway. I don't think he's going to send anything into the hairpin here. Takes a peek. And he is? Nope, he isn't.
No. Oh, it's he.
Oh,
It's just
Chow
matched
and
each
Pipe.
other over. Another switch there. Yeah. It's all about the setups. That little one more front wing is going to slow you down on the straight so much. That little pack now is starting to break a bit.
Look at the top two, 4/10 apart. Coming up on the lap car of Bradley, the ghosted car of Bradley. Canada gets a 3-second time penalty. As Larry pits.
Let's see what he puts on board with Larry. Let's see what tyres he puts on. Going green. Yeah. Green tyres.
Intermediates. God switched onto the inters very early, and it seemed like it's paid off for him. 43 seconds behind Larry. See if the strategy can work out for Larry, though.
How's Cod ended up back there?
Look how close Whiffy is. I think he's going to try something onto this straight.
On board. 4 tenths out.
Very ginger through the spoon curve. Overtake engaged. Delta says he's 4 tenths back. He's gaining. It's not close enough, though. It's a lockup on the rears.
So frustrating.
This Bud and Pipe switch.
Oh, Whiffy pits.
Whiffy's pitted, going for the undercut here.
It's all kicking
Is he
off.
going to put on the intermediates? I think yes, or lap 9, yeah. I think it's becoming light enough for interest to come into play here.
Landers follows in as well.
If they are intermediates,
Could be a good
intermediates
move.
going on for a second place runner here.
Look, Flanders does. Flanders intermediates as well. A lot of people jumping in the pits now.
Changing
All
his
probably
front wing.
going for the intermediates.
Flanders gets held, and the Red Bull stack, double stack, not good for Pipe. Bud changes his front wing also onto the inters.
You see a few positions made up by sandwiches here. Moves all the way up to P9 after the pit stops.
Missed opportunity for sandwiches. He could have pitted on that lap, but his teammate Hammond Joe staying out.
Ooh, looks like Radar's struggling on the wet tyres. This could be it for Whiffy now if he's having a good out lap. Radar's struggling around the tighter corners. Everyone's really spread out now.
Slipping and sliding. The spoon curve. Oh, ooh, bunch of oversteer. Lucky not to lose it. Trust is also struggling here.
Ooh, yeah, getting right out on the edge of that corner.
Emma Joe's closed down the gap here. Second and a half.
Ooh,
Gotta
Gonna
believe
see
that
all
Whiffy's gonna
these.
be able to jump Radar here.
Whiffy just
Radar
going
and
to
Joe.
the straight. Entrusted gonna box. Not sure, so
Everybody
yeah,
on the
Hammer
woods
Joe
has to
Radar
come in.
going
Radar very aggressive in pit entry. Yellow flag,
Sandwiches
set to 3,
lost
spoon
it.
curve. It's
Sandwiches lost it on the wets.
sandwiches.
Not sure if there was a little tap or anything there, but
Whiffy's gonna get him. Whiffy's gonna get Radar. Large
Does.
margin. The gap before the stops was around half a second, but now it's a second and a half. One lap fresher tires
Undercut
for
pole.
Radar here. Let's see what he can do. Flanders and Trust is swap. Trust is just coming out of the pits now.
very close.
Ooh, that was a ghost car.
Now Radar chasing Whiffy. Looks like Jack Carl serving a penalty before they're going to change his tyres. No! Jack Carl has pitted and put wet tyres on. Damages pits and puts the inters on. Where are we? Right, on board of town. Mason Pickle, 6 tenths off. It's our closest
Zampa.
step at the moment.
Do you think these tires can go to the end? 18 laps. Interest
Was
last.
there a one stop on the...
There was on the wets, but it wasn't at lap 10. Fairly confident it wasn't at lap 10.
Any other track maybe? I don't think so here. It's going to be hard here.
Pipe 3-second time penalty.
This track's bad enough on the dry tyres. I dread to think what it's like driving around here like this. Luckily we got away with it in Tier 1, we just had a little drizzle at the end.
To cool down the drivers, cool down the engines. Whiffy, a fast lap.
Maybe ever go at Pickle with
148. Radar's closing the gap, little by little.
And he's cut off 2 tenths, 3 tenths in that lap.
See the Fred quite spread out here.
Nearly halfway through. So at the moment, Bud and Town are closest gaps. Radar chasing down Whiffy. Sanders is a way off of the front three, but I think that's because they all did the undercut now.
Yeah. Well, Hamajo and Radar came in a lap after Whiffy did.
Yellow
Flanders.
flag. Jack Carl spun it on the wet tyres. Missed the pit lane as well. Gonna have to do another lap.
Pain.
Missed the pit lane. Gonna have to be forced to do another lap. Gonna lose a lot of time. Bradley's Ghost chasing Jack Carl.
A 3-car chain here of Pickle, Chow, and Steel Curtain. Starting closing right up to the Haas driver. Then behind them, Give Me My Pipe is leading Budweiser by 6 tenths. Ooh.
Catching up on the Twitch chat. I've got loads of messages here. Sorry, I'm watching the race, not the chat. I want to say thank you to following. Thank you for following to Enzo. Bicado. I think that's the only 2 followers, but yeah.
Oh, we got a fight on our hands here. Steel Curtain looking every which way. Well, both of them are trying to catch Pickle.
AJ, shout out to AJ. Cooking and watching the race. Poor Jack Carl. I just looked down the list and I saw blue. Sticking on board with these 3. 2 now. Everyone really starting to spread out.
Radar closing the gap down to just over a second here.
Town maybe going for a move there.
Jack finally pits.
What tyres is he going to put on?
Better be on the inters. Wing change.
Gets the new front wing. Looks like green.
Whiffy, another fast lap. Budweiser, 3-second time penalty. Track keeps on getting faster and faster. Every time I look, seeing more and more blue instead of gray. You think this race will go dry towards the end?
I did see one comment on the Twitch channel that said raining, light rain, monsoon, so maybe it's going to get worse.
If it gets worse, I'm going to lose it. Sandwiches, 3-second time penalty. Fortunate race for Sandwiches. Qualified quite high up. Just lost it over the course. Down 7 places. Speaking of Sandwiches, I think you got this promo.
No, go on, you started.
Alright, do you love soups? Do you love subs? Do you love sandwiches? If you love any of those 3, make sure to make your way down to Sun Deli Subs, Jacksonville Beach. If you Fits in between bread. They got it.
Best subs under the sun.
Sun Deli.
No, but seriously, you might think we're talking rubbish. We are representing SSR Sandwiches Deli there, Sun Deli subs, out in Florida. Getting the daily
Jacksonville
updates
Beach.
of all the stuff he's creating.
Tasty. Ooh. Tasty.
He's thinking about his sandwich senses tingling. Let's leave him alone. Back on board
Steel
with
Curtain,
Steel
2
Curtain
tenths
now.
back of Chow.
Yeah.
Whiffy sets another fastest lap.
The sandwich senses tingling. Talking of shout outs as well, we do have more to come next week. Wednesday we have, what we call it, it's the SSR
It's the
Full Distance Championship
Yup.
is what it is. Run by SSR.
Oh, the rain's getting heavier. Sorry to cut you off there. The rain is getting heavier.
Yeah, it is.
Monsoon time. Oh, is that 4 laps on the intermediates?
And straight
Oh
up to
yeah, it's
Rex.
picking up. Oh man.
So maybe Jack Carl should have probably just stayed on the wets.
Oh,
And
oh,
undercut
Steel
everyone.
Curtain's gonna send it. Oh my good, that was evasive maneuvers right there. Good on Chow for leaving the space. I think Steel Curtain just got a little bit snappy and just lost it there. Going side by side into this
And
corner.
they go side by side. Yeah.
The rain's picking up. These intermediates are not gonna be working as well. Hopefully no one loses it.
Just as everyone's
As
starting
Give Me
to
My
push,
Pipe
yeah.
has joined this battle. Right on the back of Steel Curtain here. This Pickle's just streaking away with these two battling. These boys better take it careful for these next few corners here. Wonder who's going to be the first one to dive in for the wets.
On board the town. Chased by Steel Curtain, the gaps formed again. Lost a bit of time.
First up.
I mean, the rain, for a while,
It
it
got
looked like
heavy.
it was getting worse.
Yeah, but now turn
and
1
calm
and 2
down
look
again.
fine. Codemaster's lying to us.
Big coming together here. Into the last corner. A little bit of contact, no damage. They're really going for it down the straight now. Just Get Me My Pipe looks to make a move on Steel Curtain. Gets it done. Gonna stick on the inside. I mean, I'm not jumping up and down or anything, but the midfield are having a really good battle this whole race. There's been about 4 cars
Indeed.
within 2 seconds of each other, constantly. Whiffy's extending his gap now to Radar as well. Elsewhere... Ooh! Sandwiches making a move on someone. Who's that? Oh no, right.
That's
Taking both of these
nobody.
guys, yeah. It looked like a good move. I was like, ooh. Whiffy there somehow pulled out an extra second since I last mentioned him. Maybe Radar having a slip.
Oh, someone's lost it. It's the Haas. Panda.
Pandas, yeah.
Oh, into the wall.
Ooh,
Okay.
what?
Okay, Valtteri Bottas spinning again.
Completely lost traction. Doesn't have damage.
2017 China vibes. Lost the end plate.
He's going to carry on. Gets taken
Just a
by
3-second
Sanders.
penalty. Man,
Oh, he's all over
some
the place.
drivers.
He's all over the place.
Oh,
Pandas.
some drivers on boards. It's
Oh.
raining heavily. Others it isn't.
Maybe it rains in different parts of the track differently.
I mean, but it's all going through turn 1 though. we're on the midfield and it's pouring and we go to radar and then it's just fine. Ah, seems okay again. China, interesting. Deploying their weather technology.
Quick catch up on the race director and see what's happening in the incidents. A few collisions, quite a few collisions. There's no such thing as track limits today, apparently. It's actually not too bad. It's only 3 seconds, nothing too major. No one's been wiped out yet. Yet to see a safety car. The only person not racing who started was Bradley, and that was down to internet.
Oh, town right on the back of Pickle here.
On board. Gonna grab me a juice, I'll be back in a sec.
Town overtaking engaged, trying to do something with Pickle here, going into the hairpin. He's gaining. He's gonna send it down the inside. Pickle going defensive. Oh, Town is. What a move if he can make it stick into the hairpin. A little lock up there. The space is not being left. No respect out here. Elbows out. Holy moly. They're still side by side going into the final corner here. And Give Me My Pipe is also going to take a look on the Haas driver here. As he cuts the corner, he kind of has to. And the Haas driver lets him go here. Steel Curtain is also taking a look here around the outside. His pipe is also going around outside the Pickle. Oh, man. Zampa, why? Why'd you leave now? Oh, Town. Almost getting to the back of pipe here. Budweiser
No,
on the back of Steel Curtain.
I got all of
Zampa, you missed everything, man.
I got it all.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Yeah.
The battle behind
Madness.
this guy's, man.
Madness.
Should have absolutely, could have, would have, should have been a safety car.
5 cars now. Well, no, if you include Larry, we've got 6 cars within what?
Larry's coming. Pause.
Within 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, there's 6 cars all scrapping away for P6.
These guys are being very aggressive out here, defending their positions. It's the lap 17 here. The 2 leaders have kind of stabilized here at the gap at just about around 3 seconds. Seems like Radar is struggling on the enters here.
Shame we don't have DRS.
Larry
now.
Wet, that would be great.
Really closing up.
Budweiser closing up on Steel Curtain here. Taking a little peek today. Not going to do anything with it though.
Bradley Johnson says he's gaining on Jack Carl. PB, welcome to the stream. Oh, a little bit of contact between Bud and Steel, nothing.
Steel Curtain 3-second time penalty.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, they're going side by
Bud.
side. Oh,
Yeah.
Curtain, out wide. Oh man, I thought someone wrecked there.
No, I think that might have just been lag. It looked like Bud steered into the pit wall. I think it was lag and it didn't actually happen, but that was... Anyone watching the stream would have seen that and thought, what was he doing? And that's brought a gap out. Something did happen there.
Yeah, Steel went wide, and he goes over the gravel. You know, this whole train's been created right behind Pickle. Good on Pickle for maintaining his position, doing some great defensive driving, not letting the pressure get to him, holding on to P6 where he started. Good job.
Not closing up to Entrusted though. He's got a 17, nearly 18 second gap to Entrusted, who's got a 4 second gap to Flanders, who's 11 seconds off the top 3. As Whiffy extends his lead even more. We'll look at on board with Pipe. Not going to send it. They all get a good exit. They're all just matching each other for pace. Maybe they've all got the
Trusted
same
bits.
setup on. Entrusted
Enters,
pits and goes. Okay, so no, they're not
Laps,
going to
right.
last till the end. Is he going for an undercut?
Well, hopefully everybody else pits
Ooh.
too. Coming right behind Steele, that's not going to be good for his race there.
There was inches in that, I swear.
Saw it. This isn't going to be good for Entrusted here, fighting with all these guys being stuck in their dirty air.
Or did Entrusted mean to go in and pit for wets and accidentally got inters because it's going to start coming down heavier?
It's gone really light. It's not even raining anymore. I don't even see raindrops.
Maybe Sandwiches doing something? Entrusted's played this game enough to know not to make a pit stop for no reason. If he's gone for the
you have to look at
undercut,
the
it's not
tire
going to
wear.
work because he's been held up by traffic in front of him. This Jack Carl gets in front of Pandas, who's gone on to medium tyres.
Stop the cap.
Pandas on medium.
It's Panda. You know, the track is getting really dry here. It's still a little bit too early for dry tires, but the track is drying out.
It doesn't
I
look
think
raining
Entrusted-
on the back straight.
I think Entrusted meant to go onto a dry compound here. Or maybe not, who
Just
knows?
got in front of Steel Curtain.
Making a
It's
charge
not
to the
raining.
field.
The track's wet, but it isn't raining.
Yeah, it's gonna be drying up here soon. As Pipe goes into the pit lane here. Aggressive to the
See
marker.
what Pipe does. This is interesting now. Now what's going to happen?
Interesting race.
Pipe
And
goes on
he
to
goes on
mediums.
to mediums. Ooh.
Oh!
Entrusted messed up. Entrusted messed up. He's
Entrusted was going for that. Carl now
He's
into
making
the pit.
charge. He's mad. Just praying that the track will keep some of this moisture towards the end, but yeah, it's drying out quickly. This Whiffy's pulled out even more to radar here. Last few laps, he's pulled out 2 seconds. As Hammer Joe's actually catching up to radar here very quickly.
Williams double stacking. Carl goes onto the soft tyre, which is probably a better shout. You get 8 laps out of a fresh set of softs than the mediums.
Yeah,
Williams is here, in with a little
track's
shout
just
with a
getting
good
faster and
result.
faster.
Pod
I
as
think
well
Pickle's got a pit
onto
now.
the
He has
softs.
22-second gap.
They're going to make a lot of time up now.
Mm-hmm.
Whiffy stays out. Oh! Whiffy stayed out! So has Hammer Joe. Radar's gone in the pit. This is
Radar's
it.
gone to the pits. Oh, Whiffy.
Oh.
He feels like the
He's
track is
pulled
good
out a
enough.
massive lead as well.
6 seconds though, in 1 lap. Let's see if Radar can do it. He goes onto the softs.
Flanders has followed him in. We're going to see everyone start to pit now. Oh,
A lot of these guys still on inters. Flanders pits onto the softs. Pickle has to be
Is
pitting this
Entrusted
lap.
going to come straight
Oh,
in
he's
again?
not.
There's people
Pickle.
staying
Oh.
out. Entrusted stays out.
I think he has to just see what he can do.
So does Bud.
Chow is pitting. Man,
No, the track
30-second time
much
penalty from
dry.
Panda. Pickle's making me upset right now. He didn't pit.
Oh,
He could have
Whiffy's
pitted.
thrown it away.
He had the gap. I think it's gonna be close. Oh, nah. These tires are done. The track's gone. Strategy errors here for the top 2. That's a
Got a few more
23-second
in the
gap
pits
to
now.
Radar right now. That's gonna be shrinking though. Yellow flag, sector
Yellow flag in
1.
sector 1.
Don't tell me.
Can't see it. Didn't see it.
Nothing major.
Can't find it. No.
Base
it's
pits.
slow.
Onto the softs.
Right, as Whiffy takes the hairpin, he's obviously going to go into the pits. But where's that going to put him?
Still has a 23-second gap. I think it's gonna be close.
He's gone in the pit. Hammer Joe.
Him and Hammer Joe coming in.
Pits.
And hopefully Pickle this lap. Yeah, I've been watching Pickle, and Flanders hasn't pulled away from him too badly over the course of this lap. I think Whiffy may be okay here. He's exited his box.
Started to see. Oh, right, okay.
Radar.
Right, here we go.
Through the final corner.
On board with radar. Where's he gonna come
Whiffy's
out?
got him. He's gained time doing the lap extra. Look at it. Look at the gap.
Whiffy's out.
He's-
Wow.
He's gonna stay in front of Joe,
How
but
has
just
he
barely.
done that?
Whiffy's done it. Wow.
He's matched
Swift.
the time Joe done on fresh softs on a set of old inners. That's insane.
Budweiser, no
On a
3 second
dry
time penalty
track.
there. For half of that lap,
Whiffy.
the track was still pretty wet, but towards the end, it was, definitely time for the softs, man. Good job to Whiffy for knowing when to pit. Now everybody on the dry tires here, most of the field on softs.
Swifty, Bud and Trusted all losing out places now because they hesitated. Steel Curtain's not going to be far behind them. That pack's going to come together
Pickle
again.
keeps the spot, P6. I mean, loses out to Chow, but still keeps P6.
Phase Clips has had a quiet race down in P12. Cole chasing him. 16 seconds adrift of that mid-pack though. Anyone still out on wet tyres? I wouldn't have thought so.
Nope, but Entrusted, right on the back of Pickle here. On soft
Yeah,
tires,
on board.
overtake. Entrusted qualified, what was the P3? P4.
Weighted Zeus has just tuned in, wants a little recap. So we started on wet tyres, really wet. Clean start, no drama, we've not had a safety car, no one's crashed out either. We only lost Bradley to network issues. Radar sets fastest lap, 42.1. We're only going to see that time drop now.
Entrusted's gonna get Pickle here. As he runs wide, gets a time penalty because of that.
Gets a penalty. Still no DRS though, flap's not open.
DRS already
DRS
open.
activated.
He's not
There you
using
go.
overtake either right now. Interesting. See if he can send it around the outside. He's going to go for it. See if Pickle's going to leave him the room, and
He is gonna
Pickle
go for it.
does a little bit of wheel banging. And
Got
Trusted
him.
getting the
Got
job
him on
done,
the
going into the
outside.
final corner. They've kept
Good
it
move.
clean. Good job.
Oh! This Bud
Oh!
loses it!
Oh, Budweiser, no! Rejoin safely, man. Oh, that's
Oh,
a shame.
Bud's
He was
lost out
having such a
massively
good
there.
race. Ferrari and Alfa Romeo going side by side. There's Steel Curtain battling with Larry.
Oh, Pickle's taken and Trusted again. They're coming together here on turn 2. No damage,
Oh,
but
Trusted
really
getting
going
very
for
loose.
it. Waited, yeah, sorry. Basically started really wet. And then it got a little bit less wet and they all went onto the inters. And now it's dried up. Had some good calls on strategy, some bad
Joe's
calls.
closing in on radar. Using overtake and DRS, going down the inside in the hairpin for second place. They're even on the brakes. Joe has the position. Gives a little bit of a squeeze. Oh, they're going side by
Radar's got
side
the
in the
run.
final corner. Radar on the inside. Joe's going for the switch back there. Beautiful move.
Ooh,
And
it's
he
got
gets
him.
the DRS. Oh, that's beautiful racing from 2 and 3 right there. Shame for Radar. Started on pole. Struggling on his inter stint.
Gonna see Entrusted go again at Pickle here. Not got the speed, he's not using the battery. What's he doing? Maybe just letting Pickle burn out his battery. Get him later on. He sends it up the inside.
Pickle leaves some space.
Pipe and Larry.
Larry. Oh,
Larry finds himself in P10, starting way down. Not a bad drive from Larry. Got DRS on pipes, gaining, but it's not enough.
thinking about the penalty situation here. I've seen him trust his name a lot as he hits Pickle in the gearbox.
Yeah.
I've seen him trust his name a lot. I think he's going to lose out to quite a few people here. 4 laps to go. Whiffy in control of this race. 9
Yeah,
seconds.
speaking of losing
Trusted
out,
going around the outside. Going side by side into this corner, and wow. Trusted gets the job done. That takes a lot of cojones.
Pickle's only going to come back at him on the straight though. Keep an eye
If
on
he gets
that.
the fastest lap.
Radar looking to have a go at Hammer. That's purple sector 3. Far back. Pickle's lost the DRS gap. He's out. He's
Already?
on the second back. He's not going to get
Wow.
it. Oh, he does have it. He does have it. He just must have just got that. His radar looks to send it down the inside. Does. Locks up at the left front. Gets the move done. But now they're going to go side by side. They're going to go. No, they're not. He's got the move done. Back into P2 for radar. Pipe on steel curtain. Steel on the softer tyres. Only 3 laps left. I hope it rains again.
Again?
He's lost the gap to steel curtain. It's going to be a struggle to catch him now.
Thank you to Matty Smith for following. What's up, bro? As he says in chat, yo, my slime. If another fastest lap.
34.6.
Man, he is pumping it through here.
Bud really
Pulled out,
looking
so
to have
almost
a go at
11
Larry
second
here.
lead.
Ooh, gets him around the outside. Nice move from Bud. Jack Cole looks to take Pandas on the straight, both on the mediums. Side by side, literally side by side. One's deep. He's going to cut back.
Oh, that's questionable
Ooh.
defensive driving.
A bit naughty there. That is a bit
That
naughty.
is a bit naughty. For 16th place. Once this lead go down to P13?
12?
P12,
So
my
they're
mistake,
really-
and trusted fastest lap. Go down to P12.
Really just fighting for nothing down there right now. As we go on board with Steel, looking at Pipe again.
Both on mediums here. Trying to
Getting
intend it around the outside.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. No one's done that all weekend. No one's stuck that. Maybe in lap 1.
Thank you for following Ford CEO Lynn.
27 viewers. Shout out to all the viewers.
27, wow.
Back next weekend with all 3 tiers. You can see the schedule in the schedule on our Twitch page.
He's on the list. Going side by side into this curve. This is where Zampa lost in the social race.
Who's got the DRS?
No
That's what it's
overtake
gonna
being
be.
used for
Who's got
Entrusted.
it?
Entrusted has it.
Trusted's got it.
He's not using any overtake right
Pulling
now.
away.
Pure engine
Still
and
pulling
DRS here. Job well done. Respect to both of these drivers. Entrusted making his recovery here, continuing that recovery drive.
No rain next weekend. Next weekend we're in Holland.
Oh, if it rains there, that's
Good
going to be a
well
serious
rain.
problem. Into
Yeah,
the
if
moon.
it rains there, we'll just skip that one, I think. Yellow flag in sector
Yellow
2.
flag,
What have we got?
sector
There's a
3.
Red Bull.
Or sector 2,
Stupid
my mistake.
Flanders.
Flanders.
Stupid Flanders.
Oh, he's still
Lost
P4 though.
control.
Oh, he has a big gap. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Just needs to
Got a
relax and let
huge
these
gap
tires
to the
cool off,
outside.
not push it too hard.
Emma Joe.
As he
Gonna get
runs
radar
well.
here. Maybe. Don't look that. As I was saying, check the schedule on the Twitch page to see what time the league races are next weekend. We've also got the F2 League starting up Thursdays 10 o'clock, and Wednesday we've got our 4 distance championship from midnight, which will be
And a 3-second penalty. Joe's going for the move. DRS.
just as nuts.
Main straight.
Gets moved
Gets the
on.
job done before turn 1. Man, these engine glitches right now.
What we're going to see any last minute moves. I'm just keeping an eye on the deltas. Bud's pretty close to Steel Curtain.
Oh, it's
Radar's
the
not
last
far
lap.
off.
This race has gone by
Bud.
fairly quick.
Bud gonna get him here. Got to have a go, I think. Definitely be thinking about it.
Steele. Ooh, around the outside. He tried it. That could have been close.
We'll come back at him on the next straight. Got a time there. Got Carl chasing Panda still.
Pickle's trying to get 6th place back on Chow.
Not got a lot of time left to do it. If he's coming down to the second to last corner now.
It's been a dominating race. After that first stint on the wet there, on those wet tires, he's just been in control, pulling out this lead to almost 12 seconds going through the final corner. Taking his 2nd win. He's out of fuel. P1 for Whiffy. Back-to-back wins there, very good. Sam Joe coming across the line in P2, very good drive for him. And Radar, P3. A big old gap back to Flanders here, P4. Jumping back onto the final tunnel on the back straight. Pickle right behind Chow. DRS and overtake is engaged for DRS coming up right now. Chow goes defensive, and he's going to get DRS off the car in front, the lap car, I believe. It is a lap car.
Does not
Oh,
finish
Swift!
on the
Oh,
last
that's
lap.
not good. That's not good. You can't do that.
Last
He made
lap,
the corner, but
Pandas is out.
that's questionable. As he's being squeezed, boys, keep it clean. Check. Oh, you try the switch back here. DRS.
Oh, that's close. Oh,
Town got it. Town
so close.
P5, Swift P6, and Trusted P7, Pipe P8. Everybody's crossing the line now. Penalties are not jumbling anybody up, surprisingly. Got
They
FaZe
took
in
next
the
to cross.
final corner. Out of fuel. P12. Carl coming through. Spickler has already left, okay. And that's the race over.
Right.
Holy moly. What Pickle and Town did there on that hairpin. Oof. Not gonna comment on that, but actually I am gonna comment on that. That was a full send right there. Questionable, but I respect it.
That was Sendy. Please,
Mhm,
anyone
I
watching,
respect.
if you're racing, get your tickets in. I don't want to hear it anywhere else.
Better not pull up to the public chats and start talking.
Who we got then? Who was it? It was Whiffy.
It's raining again? What? Whiffy, P1, Hammer Joe, P2, Radar, P3, the podium finishers right there, all very close together. Radar, the only one to get penalties in the top 5. Got Flanders, P4, Town, P5, Pickle, 6, and Trusted, 7. Y'all can read the rest of the order. And Trusted gets the fastest lap with 134.4. So you got close race interviews. Man, a lot of penalties in the midfield. Holy moly. You took the box with you?
The box.
Yeah, I took the box, man. I took the box. I'm just sweating a little bit, but that's.
The box
I'd
is
be on
tipped,
my-
yeah.
Second.
Had to be on my A game for that one.
Oh, believe me, I've like sweat pouring down my face right now.
Bro,
Yeah,
me
you
and
got
you,
the
man.
questions this week.
Me and you, like I'm telling you right now, it's me and you, but it's gonna be
Yeah.
me and you all season like that.
All
Like that's
season
what's gonna
long,
be.
yeah.
So, oh man, dude, those opening 8 laps, man, I was just like, man. I'm like, this guy's got to give me an inch. I'm like, I kept seeing you slip out of that last right-hander going on the straightaway. And I'm like, slip once, man. Just slip once. It's just going to take once. Just slip once. I'm like, I can get him, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty good about not losing back end, but then I lost it. Like the last lap I was in inners, and I lost it into that left-hander before you get to the snail section before the straight, and I
Oh
was
yeah.
lost to going on that, and I lost like 5 seconds. I'm like, there goes my race. It was
Ah,
then just
that's
about
where the
trying to
time
keep
gap came.
Hammer
Yep.
Joe, yeah. Yeah, I
Yep.
was just trying to
Ah,
keep
that
Joe
makes
behind
sense.
me then. Which I
Speaking
couldn't
about
do.
that race, Liffy P1,
Yeah.
2 wins back to back now. That first stint you were sitting behind Radar there, and then after that you just kept on pulling away. How did it feel?
Oh man, it was, like just man, like what you just heard, like it was just sweaty, dude. Like no first mistake lost. That's what it was, man. Because we were like same pace. We traded fastest lap. I think what like 5-6 laps in a row or
But
something
yeah,
like that.
5, 6
Like
in a row, we were just going back and forth, yeah.
yeah, like so it was just whoever gave an inch was gonna get it. And then when he pitted, I was coming into the hairpin. They announced a new strategy, and I'm like, fuck it. If he doesn't pit, I pit. I'm like, but either way, like I got to make a call. And he didn't pit, so I'm like, yeah, screw it. And I went for the pit. And at that moment, because I got the jump on inners, and it was prime real estate on inners. As soon as I got out on them, they gripped right up, and I definitely think that was a difference to get the undercut to work. And then it was just
Then on the
the
last
exact
stint.
same opposite. Yeah, last stint was the opposite. Just hold the lead and not make a mistake. And then he, like he said earlier, he made that little slip, and it gave me a couple second gap. And then from there, it was just kind of coast home. Don't make a mistake. Don't take a penalty. Don't burn the tires out. Just run the laps. Get them done.
Congratulations on your win there. Moving on to Radar now. Radar,
Cheers.
race for you. After that first stint was a little bit of struggle in terms of the lead, but towards the end there, when you had Ham and Joe catching you, what were you thinking?
Oh, I did a 3-second time penalty, so I really didn't want to get into an accident there, and I knew I had 20-some seconds behind me, so if I let him through, I wasn't going to get a penalty for it, so it wasn't me letting him through so much, but it was me just not wanting to fight. And so, because I know I had that 3-second time penalty, and he was obviously right at my pace, so there I kind of just gave up there in the last few laps and just said, screw it out, I'm going to give up this and come back next week and hopefully win it.
Next week at the Netherlands. Good race, P2. Okay, Ham and Joe, you tick the box, man?
What's up? Yeah, I did.
Alright, Ham and Joe, I don't even remember where you qualified, but P3. How's that
That's
feel?
right.
I
Yeah.
I think he got
That's
P2,
good.
didn't you?
P2. My mistake.
P2.
I
P2.
qualified P3, I think. Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I did get
P3. I was
though,
P2.
Yeah.
I was P2 on the grid. Yeah.
Right.
We didn't see you there for most of that race there until the end where you were pulling up on Radar, and I was like, ooh, you might get him here.
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to stay with the two guys up front there and not fall too far behind. Because then I did know that Radar had a 3, so I knew if I had stayed in the DRS at the end, I had a chance at second place. But I saved up enough fuel and was able to pull away at the end. Luckily, I thought he was going to get me on the back straight, but
Well, seems to be a pretty clean race between the top three here. Make sure to go watch back the stream, because in the midfield, holy moly,
Yeah,
that was something different.
Non-stop.
Yeah, man. I couldn't see many of the deltas. Like I only focused on mine because mine was within a second at the midfield. Because I don't know about you, like what you guys saw, but what I could see when I was pitting and stuff like that, and I could pick up on the mini map around the track, it looked like a lot of double cars in a lot of places. So I'm assuming a lot of battles happened.
It was crazy back there. Well, congratulations
Yeah.
for podium finishers. I think that's going to be all from us this week. China, Tier 3. Wet race, very wet race. Make sure to catch us next week, the Netherlands. Same time. Hopefully we'll have just as entertaining as the race that we did today. So long.
Hey, Sam, can I get a shout out real quick for my Twitch trying to get up to affiliate?
Hell yeah. Let me drop you one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this in the chat now. Go and give SSR Radar a follow.
I am so close. I'm 15 away from affiliate. So
There we go. Everyone up in the stream.
Yeah.
Go and get on that.
Yeah, Zamp, man, I'm gonna jump
We'll
out for a
catch you
bit,
soon.
about an hour. I'm gonna jump out for about an hour, and then I'll jump in the 5-lappers with you boys.
Cool.
I'm just gonna grab a bite.
Catch you in a bit.
Cool.
I'm gonna leave here soon. If you guys could Oh yeah, never mind. You're good.